Edit CPU uniforms. Edit CPU uniform. I play the Saints. Okay. Let's go. Leia did.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The CPU games, man, they're good practice. They be teaching you stuff.
Steelers taking on Trevor Lawrence and the New Orleans Saints.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
First carry for James Conner. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Lawrence to throw. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Try and run for it with Conner. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Yeah, I gotta get the mic click so I can hear this shit better.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led out by a former #2 overall pick in the draft from BYU at Zach Wilson.
And what was really attractive about Zach Wilson coming out of college, coming out of BYU, his ability to create and make plays when many people thought they didn't exist. But what's been even better is watch him improve in the pocket, able to hit the back foot, make the right read, and the right throws.
And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A beautiful fake. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a first and 10. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And that's caught. It's the tight end, Tyler Davis. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now Lawrence on first down. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown, Saints. Tony Pollard, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Chubb will get the call running left. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Here's Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Third and 2. Now Lawrence. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the handoff, Connor, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And his kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
I'm in tight.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
A run for Nick Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the 38, Wilson looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. It's Lawrence. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got to the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he's taken down here by
I can't get time to throw the ball. Whenever I finally see somebody open, it's like I get sacked.
Big time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
It's fucking ridiculous.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 16, Lawrence. That's Samuel, caught left side. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Lawrence will throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And he is out of bounds here. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to him, and they mark him short. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone,
Fucking
still been
forcing me
able
to
to come
catch
away
it.
with points due to his leg.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work
Cheating
on
ass
the
game.
return. Robbie Anderson making his way back onto the field.
16-0.
Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on it. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion. Anything possible to shake him free.
Bro, this is ridiculous. I got him beat. He underthrows. If I run under fucking magnets.
Force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. They go play action now. Wilson.
Fucking guy. You don't block. He just said that. My guy just standing there, just watching the guy run right past him and sack me.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Play action. It's Wilson. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Again, Wilson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football, but right now they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Well, that's not exactly how they drew that one up, nor practiced it, because on first down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up second and third down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back, but boy, they
nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Saints will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he will find his man Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Devin White just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Lawrence's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence swinging this out for Pollard. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
Oh, my Lord, man.
Here, the tight end.
I don't know. Fucking, what is that shit?
A great play there. 30 yards. And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Going after right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Bro, 11 seconds left in the back of the end zone from the 30-yard line. No, I scored. No time left. Over the shoulder, dude. Over the DB. Boom. Go lay down.
Going to take this
That's dope. 6 seconds left.
Territory.
That was freaking dope.
5 yards
Justin
on the carry.
Fields.
Good pickup on first
I need to
down.
get my receiver back, dude.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, here's Chubb again. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Oh, he was awesome. But I don't have my receiver, so I'm like running out there with no speed. No, the computer must have dumped him off. So I gotta go back and pick him up.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity,
Yeah, he's a free
usually
agent.
gets better as the game goes on.
Yeah.
I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running
That
up
was a
there.
good
I'm going
win
to tackle
there.
this guy. And by the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Well, that was a unit
That was an awesome last play, man. Go watch that play, nephew.
Handed it to their guy
That
who
was
could run
freaking
it,
awesome.
Created some space, and he got there.
Handoff comes to Chubb. Yeah, we get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Yeah,
Not too many offenses want to turn
the
down
Bears
long
got a
drives,
kick-ass
but when you're
defense.
down where they are, they've got
could
to
not
pay it
run
off
there.
with some points.
From the 24, Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out there.
Oh my
It's
god, man.
incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn
Our receivers just suck. They're all fast, but they can't catch a ball. They can't catch Kobe. If somebody threw it at him.
We've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Connor going to get it again on 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Saints on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Lawrence. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence. And
Did you see that play, nephew?
Right now, their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On play action, Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I got 6,000 XP for
Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
He'll return it from the 6. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
You lost, Fred?
A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They go play action with Wilson. Going deep here for Watkins.
What a joke.
Did you lose too, Mondo?
Yeah, I'm losing 23 to zip.
2 minutes remaining here
Oh,
in
I
the
thought you
4th
were
quarter
winning.
of what has been
Nah.
a one-sided affair.
You
So
know,
the
do nothing.
Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try
Man,
to
the
find
computer's
a
so
way
good,
to score.
and they're going to cheat you.
Throwing is
You almost got
Wilson.
to cheat them back.
He's going to let it fly.
Look at this. It's like,
Will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And
Oh, well.
The Saints are going to get it back.
reason to fucking waste my time with this shit.
So this one
Shutout.
a victory here for New Orleans.
Looks like I'm gonna be starting my season off with more interceptions and completions.
No, they absolutely pitched
He's
a
a quarterback.
shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense
I
led
can't
the
remember his
way,
name, the guy
but the offense
from
did
the
their
Jets.
part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that?
A
total
rookie.
team
He was a rookie last
effort.
year.
I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both
Zach
sides
Wilson,
will
yeah.
end up getting one.
So for New Orleans, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout.
Go watch that play, nephew.
I'm gonna have to spend some time on YouTube tomorrow. Everybody's game is over?
Yeah. He's an awful white-looking Herrera. Long blonde hair. Oh, I thought you had Trey Lance. Oh, I thought that. Oh, I'm thinking of Trevor Lawrence. Ooh, I got weekly awards. T.Y. Hilton. 241 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. Kevin Herrera. It even kind of looks like you. Yeah, motherfucker. Watch again. Watch the play before it, dude. And I was out of timeouts too. I was like, shit. Do I kick it? Ooh. It was awesome, right? So, Fred, I don't know if you know this, but if you look at what their team needs are, and yeah, then that'll, you could give them scrubs. Yeah, but they're full of shit. Well, he's a pretty young quarterback and good too, right? So, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I had to trade a first round pick and then their two top needs, which was Oh my God, this motherfucker just bursted a 99. Oh, a 99-yard freaking touchdown run on me. Carlos Hilaire. Edwards Hilaire. What the hell? Dude, I had him stuffed. Wow. 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 Dude, that's 2 fucking picks in the end zone. Damn, bro. I got a breakout player in Russell Gage, and so I'm just forcing the ball down his throat, and they got 2 interceptions in the end zone on me. Now I got a 14-point deficit. uh, okay, okay. Dude, another pick, trying to force it into Gage. Damn. I'm getting blown out from all my interceptions. Fred, go into free agency, pick up a young quarterback, the highest ranked young quarterback. Who'd you have to trade? Holy cow. Damn, I'd have given you Justin Fields for that. Oh no. T.Y. Hilton, baby. He got the offensive. And he's not even my stud receiver. Who? It's a tandem breakout. I don't know what that means. No, it is. Oh, is it not? I don't. It's a tandem breakout, whatever that means. Well, I got it now, but I threw 3 picks doing it. I'm trying to come back now from 21 to 21 nothing. All right, I got 2 of the touchdowns back. Who is it? How many yards rushing you need? Oof. For a guy that don't have any run plays in his playbook. Well, I know the only reason I know is because we tried to play and I'm like, run the ball. He's like, this is the only run play I got. I'm like, dude. Why? Oh, on Mutt. This Edwards Hilaire is eating my lunch, bro. I just got to trade 2 touchdowns for 2 field goals. Oh my gosh, dude. 4th pick today. Okay. Because he got hit. Oh man. I'm going to lose my game all because I tried to get my fucking guys this stupid thing that ain't even a breakout.
Oh my God, bro.
5 picks. I just signed friggin'. Oh, Marquise Goodwin getting on a stretcher. Nice. Fucking Hilaire is just eating my shit, dude. Just killing me. He's got like 200 something yards. No, they're not good, but Hilaire is killing me. They're beating me, but like I said, I threw 5 picks just trying to force the ball to Gage down in the red zone. I should be smoking these guys. Hmm. Mm.
Kevin, Kevin. Hey, let me tell you a little story. Yesterday morning, I got a phone call at 6:30 in the morning, a voicemail, and it was somebody said, yeah, I'm calling for Miss Yolanda, Walmart recruiting center. He's like, will you please give me a call back? And he left his number, right? And it was like 6:30 in the morning, so I thought it was like really weird. And plus, the voice sounded a little bit familiar. I was like, damn, I know that voice. And and then later on, he called again. Oh no! And then he called again later on yesterday, and he talked to mom. And mom was like, "Yeah, no." She's like, "I work at Walmart, but I'm not a recruiter." And he was like, "Oh, that's really weird." He goes, "Cause your number's on my phone." He goes, and I was supposed to call a Miss Yolanda. And I mean, he was being nice and everything. And Yoli was like, "No, you got to call Walmart." You know what I mean? So he called again today, and and he's like, "Is Miss Yolanda in?" And I was like, "Bro," I was like, "Who is this?" And he said his name. I can remember his name, right? I was like, "Bro, do you play Madden?" And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Do you play Madden?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Bro, what's your PSN?" He goes, uh, big lover Coop. Uh, and I said, "Bro, Coop." I said, "It's Diesel." And he was like, "Diesel?" I was like, "Yeah, bro." I was like, "You've been calling me for 2 days." I was like, "You even talked to my wife yesterday, talking about you're trying to find Yolanda, the Walmart recruiter." And he was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." He goes, "But yesterday I spoke to her." I was like, "Bro, she told you she's not the recruiter." I go, "And one, that's one. Two, I go, what a coincidence that you were calling somebody named Yolanda, but you thought it was my phone." You know what I'm saying? And it was a trip, bro. And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Diesel." I'm like, "No, it's all good." And I knew when Mom was talking to him yesterday, I was like, "Man, I know that guy. I know that voice." And she was like, "No, you don't." And I was like, "Yeah, I do." Yeah. Fucking Coop. He's gonna join the league. Universe. We should get 4 more guys to join this one. But that's true. That's true. You're right about that. I'm about to run my game right now. I gotta get this W. Man, the Jags are 85 overall. Shit, man. Well, I got a breakout player. Oh, Greg Gaines, defensive tackle. I want to be one. Oh, Fred, you still in here? How many yards rushing? Or get Greg Gaines +1 INTs. Okay. All right.
Yes! Bro, I came all the way back from down 21-0.
Oh, are you serious?
I got the ball with 2 minutes left, down 3 on the 50. They're talking about overtime. I ain't trying for no overtime, fool. Again, you didn't last year. What are you talking about? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You weren't even close. You weren't even close. Oh, he gets tired. I've had him wore out, bro. Oh, come on, Henry. I need that.
Damn, I got 48 staff points. You serious? You should be using them, bro. It tells you everything. You know what I mean? Like right now, I'm looking at defense coordinator. You got to go to their tree, to their talent tree, and then you go getting stuff that helps you out with XP and all that shit. So all defensive players by 4. But you guys could beat Dallas. Dallas. Some days they play good, some days they don't. Okay.